Welcome to the Doc Speaks show on Intention Radio, and here is Doc, a voice that speaks to you from the internet wilderness deep in cyberspace.
Regina, for that wonderful introduction. I'm the Doc, and this is the Doc Speak Show on Intention Radio, and I'm a voice that comes to you from the internet wilderness deep in cyberspace. Now, today I was doing a little research on YouTube, and I happened to come across past life regressions, and supposedly these videos were to be hypnosis to take you to a prior life. Now, I took the moment to look at two, and all I saw was, I don't know, a spinning wheel for 5-6 minutes, on another video, some kind of thing going on, and I'm saying to myself, how is this supposed to give me a past life experience? To say and then there were comments, people actually commenting like, and now I know a little bit about meditation and a little bit about hypnosis, and I can tell you this, that doesn't work. Because if I start to think about what's going on the screen, then you're not hypnotizing me, and I'm not meditating either. So it's a moot point, it don't work. So what I decided to do was to create a short video today, and with a guided meditation to help you to get an idea of what it should be like. Now here's the problem with a guided meditation that's pre-scripted or a video. When you want to do this so-called past life regression and you want to find out something about your past or what's going on in your present that might be a result of your past, how do you make that suggestion? Because if you keep going, I want to see the first time that this happened to me. I want to see the first time this happened to me. Well, then you're conscious. In order for you to access the subconscious and have any prior memory come to you, well, you have to do a memory search. You have to go into the file. To go into that file, just like if you would on your computer, you have to go to your files and then go look up something. Well, your brain works kind of the same way. But if you're trying to do a search and you're busy playing a game, it ain't working. So, here's a meditation that would give you an idea of what a past life regression should even approach to be like. Now, before Cybergino leads you through this meditation, past life regression, be sure you're at home, sitting in a comfortable chair, because for the next 20 some odd minutes, maybe 22, 23 minutes, you're going to be relaxed, sitting quietly with your eyes closed, which is one of the reasons I find these videos redundant. Because you're not going to be watching. You're going to be listening to the sound of Cybergino's voice as he guides you through this meditation. I would suggest that you also wear headphones, because that'll also prevent you from hearing any distracting noise. You also need to be able to turn off any device, anything that might need your attention before you do this meditation. So here's Cybergino with the past life regression meditation.
Get into a comfortable position so you can relax easily. Take a long, deep breath. Exhale slowly. That's good. And as you breathe normally, just become aware of the rhythm of your breathing. Prepare to enter a level of relaxation, which is right for you at this time. When you relax the physical body and have the electrical activity of the brain at an alpha level, the creative mind can be very alert. It is like the period between sleep and awakening, when dreams are quite vivid. It is a creative time. When you quiet on the physical body and keep the mental body alert, you quiet the critical analytical factor and allow the creative factor to function at its best. Hold your hands in a comfortable position. Please sit comfortably. Adjust your body as necessary for your comfort. Keep your back as straight as possible to keep the chakras or spiritual centers aligned. And when you're ready, just close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Exhale slowly. That's good. And as you breathe normally, just become more aware of the rhythm of your breathing. Become aware of your hands as they touch your body. As you rest there, become aware that you are beginning to experience a sense of comfort, calmness, and inner peace. Become aware of the texture of the chair or the floor. It is just right for your purpose. Become aware of the temperature of the room. It is just right for this experience and it can help you to gain access to what you are seeking at this time. Become aware of the sounds around you. Those sounds contribute to your accessing what you want to experience now. Those sounds, whether loud or barely audible, are cooperating and helping you to relax and to be at ease and at peace. The sounds are easing you into deeper and deeper relaxation. They are a part of all things. They belong there. It is normal. Should you hear a telephone ring, you'll be able to blend that sound, too, into your experience. The sound of my voice will go with you as a guide. Should a fire alarm ring or should there be any other indication of an emergency indicating a need for you to respond consciously, you will become alert immediately and you will be able to respond appropriately. Your eyes are closed and your eyelids are beginning to relax. Allow the relaxation to increase, becoming more and more relaxed. If, at any time you sense some movement in your eyelids, you will know that it is called REM, rapid eye movement, and that it is a normal part of this experience. It is similar to the state of dreaming. Now, please take a long, deep breath and allow the muscles in the eyelids to relax. Good. Allow that feeling of relaxation to move to the whole facial area. Now let it spread to the neck and throat, to the shoulders, arms, hands, and fingers. Take a long, deep breath and, as you inhale and exhale, allow the chest area to relax. Allow the relaxation to flow along the spine, relaxing all areas as it moves along. Let the relaxation spread to the hips, legs, and feet, all the way to the toes. That's great. Now, take another deep breath and realize that the whole body is becoming more and more relaxed. Now please take another deep breath, exhale slowly, and continue breathing normally. Each breath is a gift of life. Please focus on appreciation for the gift of life. Focus on the opportunity you have for expressing who you are. Now, please focus on your awareness of your divine origin. Focus again on the rhythm of your breathing. Observe the deep inhaling road, the slow exhaling. As you continue to be aware of your breathing, you continue to relax. And, as you breathe, you realize that you are experiencing spiritual energies, sense and inner balance. As you flow with the rhythm of your breathing, you are becoming aware that, as you breathe, your body becomes more and more relaxed and seems to be lighter. You feel lighter and relaxed, and you are becoming very comfortable, calm, and peaceful. You are entering a very pleasant state of relaxation. You might feel that your body is asleep but that your mind is alert. That's good. Very good. The most important thing now is your own inner reality. Some people like to ensure further protection by surrounding themselves with the white light. If you choose, you may do so now. You may use any form of further protection that you choose. A protected, safe, rewarding experience is in process. You are much more relaxed now. In a moment, I 11 count rapidly from 10 to 1, and with each descending number, you will relax deeper and deeper and you will be more centered. At the count of 1, you will reach a level of relaxation, which is right for you at this time and for the present purpose. I'll begin by counting downward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are now at your own level of relaxation, and from this level, you are able to function as you choose. You are in control at every step of the way. You feel safe and protected. The experience is something that you want, here and now. Sometimes, it is good to have a kind of shorthand communication with your facilitator guide. The usual is a finger signal for yes and for no. Which finger will you raise for yes response? Thank you. Which finger will you raise for a no response? Thank you. That's good. Stored deeply in your unconscious mind are memories of other times and other places. You are able to retrieve those memories. At this time, you will be able to gain access to the record of the soul's journey. By looking deeply into your unconscious mind, you can see, hear, feel, or sense, perceive in some way, scenes from the past. Those memories can be processed to provide you with new understanding and insight. Later, you can apply your insights to understand yourself better. Now, you are going to begin a process of recalling some memories. Whatever you recall will be just what you need at this time. You may begin by moving yourself to a time WH6 and you were in your teens. You will find that it is very easy to do. Choose a memory of that time. Choose a scene or an event that you would like to relate from your teenage years. Bring the saliva to your mouth and let your lips become moist so that you may speak easily. And now, you are in your teens. Describe what you are experiencing. What are you doing, or seeing, or hearing, or feeling, or sensing? That's good. Now, continue moving to a time when you were about 3 or 4 or 5 years old. Again, choose an experience and focus on the memory. You are now 3 or 4 or 5 years old. What's happening? You are doing well. Now continue to move beyond that time. Move to the time of your birth. If you want to do so, you may pause to note the time of your birth. Ask any questions which seem necessary, and now, move beyond the womb experience. Move to the place where you were before you entered the body. Some people refer to it as a blue mist. It could be something a little different for you. It is a bounding space, a room without walls or ceiling, a timeless place. It is a place of inner peace and gentle rhythms. The blue mist, this timeless, spaceless place, is really the avenue of the heart to the infinite. You feel very comfortable and happy, yet, You must follow your plan to go beyond that comfortable place to bring to your memory scenes or events from one of your other lives on Earth. You are guided to a horizon. You perceive a light. You realize that the light is good and you move toward it. You travel with your feelings. Now, you are beyond the blue mist. Light surrounds you and protects you. You feel energized for an inner adventure and you are ready to recall or to revisit some scenes or events from your other lives on Earth. Take a deep breath. Feel, see, or sense yourself being drawn to Earth. As you move toward the Earth, you place your feet firmly there. The movement is happening automatically. Just allow it to happen. And as your feet touch the Earth, wherever it might be, you know, at the soul level, exactly what your purpose is. When your feet reach the Earth, you may raise your yes finger to indicate that you are ready. You are doing well. As you step firmly onto the Earth, trust the impressions that you receive. If necessary, use your creative imagination to get the process started. Just allow the story to unfold. What do you perceive? What are you feeling? What are you wearing on your feet? Note the clothing that you are wearing. Note whether there is anything on your head. What's the color of your hair? How old are you? What are you doing? What's going on around you? Describe your home or dwelling place. What's your favorite food? What was used for transportation? And now, find a time when you were with other people. Find somebody with whom you have a strong connection. Now please move to the time of an important event fairly early in that life. What's happening? Now, move to another significant time, perhaps around the middle part of your life or maybe a little later. What's happening? Now move along to the events close to the end of that life. You may choose to dissociate from it and view it as if on a screen. You may remember it by sensing what happened. Use your own choice of the method of recall. Detach yourself as necessary. Note the circumstances that led to your death. And now note the death experience itself. What are your final words either to yourself or to another person? When you are ready, move gently and safely above that body and go, again, to that timeless and spaceless place of inner peace and gentle rhythms. It is a place to review the life. For a moment, just enjoy the peaceful relaxation there. From this higher perspective, you are able to assess that life. First, identify a pleasant scene or event in that life. Which person or persons contributed to making the event pleasant? What was there about that person's life, which made that person pleasing to you? How did you show your happiness at that time? Identify another pleasant event. What does it have in common with the other event, which you selected? What insight can you gain regarding the type of which tended to make you happy? Identify a difficult experience in that life. Which person or persons contributed to making that event difficult? What is there about that person's life, which could have led to such action? Use your imagination, if necessary. How could you have handled the situation differently? Examine the role you played. Perceive whether that person had any pain or suffering as a result of your discomfort. What regret, if any, did the person express for having that painful action? Recall the words which he or she said. Perceive, in any way you choose, as the person explains the cause of the action. Realize that the person's explanation helps you to understand the situation. Which positive characteristics have you developed as a result of having struggled with such feelings of hurt? Decide whether you are ready to forgive that person. realize that the act of forgiveness is for you. It will change how you feel. It will set you free from entanglement. The other person makes his or her own decisions. Any physical involvement of the other person would mean an act of reconciliation. Right now, you are working only with your own part in forgiving that person. If you are ready to do so, give the person your forgiveness. In your imagination, look into that person's eyes and send universal love and compassion. And as you take that important step of forgiveness, bless that person, release him or her, and let the person fade. Allow the veil to drop slowly. A full healing is taking place. Take any amount of time, which you need, and indicate with your yes finger when the process is complete. By processing the issue with forgiveness, to what extent were you able to dissolve the emotional impact? Remembering the facts of the event is acceptable. It is important that you learn something from the experience. Consider it as a lesson, which it was necessary for you to learn. Just place that life experience into a step in developing spiritual growth. In order to learn to overcome an issue, you need to have an issue to overcome. Your offender provided that opportunity. You can pass a test only if you take a test. Every challenge which you face and every problem which you overcome will provide an opportunity for you to be closer to recognizing your own origin in divinity. Identify another difficult event. In which way is it similar to the event which you have just processed? How could you have handled the situation in a different way? Or what is the best thing you could have done at the time? Examine both events and look for a behavior pattern. What insight can you gain which could help you in similar situations in other lives? By processing the issue with forgiveness, to what extent were you able to transform or to dissolve the emotional impact? Determine whether you need forgiveness for one or more of your actions in that life. If so, then, perceive in any way you choose that you are forgiven, completely. You were forgiven a long time ago. Now you can become aware of being forgiven and you can accept the forgiveness and live your life accordingly. What was your ideal in that lifetime? How successful were you, in attaining your ideal? How did you gain spiritually? Enjoy the freedom from entanglements. As you change your behavior in accordance with your new insights, begin to enjoy a much more pleasant experience. That was good. Now you are ready for the journey back to what is called the present time. You may bring back with you anything that is helpful and beneficial, a gem of wisdom to guide you as you continue with life's journey. If you choose, you may release some feelings, memories, and impressions and retain in your conscious mind only that which is positive and helpful. The choice is yours. Now, slowly, you are returning through the blue mist, traveling on the avenue of the heart, through a comfortable and safe place, through the levels of your mind. You may bring back the information you have chosen. Slowly, come back through the years into what we call the present life, the present day, and the present location. As you return, you realize that you have done well. You have remembered the past in trust and in thankfulness. You have received a special gift, a treasure from the past. There might be a surprise gift. You might find that, as a result of applying deep memory skills, your general and specific memory skills have improved. In a moment, with the count from 1 to 10, you may reorient yourself completely to the present time and to the present day. At the count of 10, you will be refreshed and feeling great. Counting slowly. 1. Stepping firmly into the present. 2. Feel total normalization. 3. Feel the life energies returning to your extremities. 4. You may wish to move your hands, neck, or feet. 5. Remember what you have accomplished. 6. Realize that you have done well. 7. Coming up to full strength. 8. Re-energized. 9. Revitalized. 10. Slowly open your eyes. You are wide awake, alert, feeling refreshed, and feeling great.
Cybergino for doing that past life regression. Now, as I mentioned on the Doc Speak show on Intention Radio, when we do the meditations on my radio program, the need to repeat the meditations are also a necessity so that, one, you get familiar with the process, 2, it becomes more and more clear what you're looking for and what the meditation will help you in a beneficial way by having an effect on your behavior, on your attitudes, and the way you think. So you need to do them over again. So I would suggest you do this particular exercise at least 5 or 6 times to really get a benefit from it. And this has been just a little promo on past life regressions from the Doc Speak show, and I'm the Doc, a voice that comes to you from the internet wilderness deep in cyberspace. And you can find us on intentionradio.com. Look for feature shows, look for the Doc Speak show, and a new show airs every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you for listening, and God bless.